Yo, this is your talker E. Welcome to the locker room where we talk nothing but basketball. If you want to be a part of the locker room, you have to be part of the team. In order for you to be part of the team, you have to subscribe and share the video to not only be a part of the locker room and the team, but to also be a part of our daily basketball conversations so that you don't miss nights of basketball like this. Now, yesterday's games were amazing. And you cannot tell me that the NBA is not having its best season right now. You just can't. Yesterday alone, we had Joel Embiid go off a 40-point double-double. LeBron James went off for a 40-point double-double. We had Luka Doncic go off for about 38 points. I think he had like a double-double or triple-double. Jokic, the team lost, but he had like 24 points or something like that. He's averaging a triple-double. You had DeMar DeRozan go off for about 42 points. And then you had Donovan Mitchell go off for 71 points. 71 points. This is the most points by a player that is playing right now. This is more than Booker's 70 points. This is more points since 2006 in January, around the same time when Kobe Bryant dropped 81 points. When Kobe Bryant dropped 81 points and won the game, we had Donovan Mitchell, about 15 to 17 years later, the same month, give us a 71-point game on 67% shooting. 22 of 34. 7 from 15 from 3. 20 for 25 from the free throw line. Do y'all understand how hard that is to do? That is really hard to do. So many players have came close, have had 69. So many players have had 65. But 71? And on top of that, this was a 21-point comeback. The Cavs were down by 21 points in the beginning of the third quarter. And Mitchell turns it up. And he scores damn near every single point at the end of the third quarter. He had like 16 points to end the first half. The other 55 came in the second. He had like 22 in the third, 18 in the fourth, and 13 in OT. I told you at the beginning of this season, bro. Mitchell is going to drag this team into a deep playoff run. I don't know if it's a 7-6 game second round. I don't know if it's the conference finals. But the way he was scoring last night, he might even drag them into the finals. And this is phenomenal. We've never seen something like this. I know we've seen Book drop 70 points back in 2018, 2017. But this was a 71-point win. He won. And he had another career high in assists with 11. 11 assists and 71 points. The first ever game to be a 70-point double-double. And we've had 8 players drop 70 or more. I don't care if you don't like Donovan Mitchell. I don't care if you don't like the way he scores. I don't care if you hate him because you're a Booker fan. I don't care if you hate him because you're a Jamal Murray fan. If you did not watch this game, go back and watch it. Go back and watch the entire game. I watched this game twice already. Once live and once I rewatched it. I'm telling you right now, go back, watch this game, listen to what the announcers are saying, and listen to what everything's being said, and watch how everything's being played. And you just keep telling yourself that, watch, don't even know that Mitchell's about to drop 70 and win the game. Nobody even knew that. Watch the reactions, in the first half. Watch the reactions in the beginning of the third quarter. And then watch the reactions when he scores 55 points in the second half. And you will see how amazing this game is. And on top of that, this was the same, I think, month where Michael Jordan dropped his career high of 69. And we all know that Donovan Mitchell is 45 because he likes baseball, and that was Jordan's, number when he came back from playing baseball. So 70 points, bro. I still can't get that out of my mind, bro. 7 to 15 from 3. That's about 50%. A little less, but about 50%. 22 from 34 overall shooting. 20 of 25 from the free throw line. Now that's 80%, but that 80% is better than most players' 90%. It's better than most players' 100% from the free throw line. And this game had the most amount of free throws taken. I think by the fourth quarter or somewhere in the middle of the fourth quarter, there were already 66 free throws taken. 66. And the game went on after that. So it probably even hit 70. Now that would be insane. If both teams shot 70 or more free throws and Donovan Mitchell has 71 points. In the second half, when he went off of 55, it looked like he could not miss. Like, I've seen Mitchell go on his scoring runs, but not like this. Not like this. I've watched Mitchell go back and forth with Jamal Murray in the playoffs. I've watched him put up 50 points. His career high was 57, but that's in the playoffs. His career high in the regular season was like 47 or 48. Yesterday he broke it with 71. And on top of that, he broke Kyrie Irving's career high on the Cavaliers. I think it was a 57 or 50, something like that. And he broke LeBron's career high on the Cavs of 55. How is this not insane? How can you watch this and just be like, yo, no matter what, like no matter if I like Jamal Murray, no matter if I like Devin Booker, no matter if I like, hate Donovan Mitchell just because I hate him for some reason, because there are haters out there. How can you not watch this game and just be like, what a legendary night? What a legendary game. Like, how is this game so, like, crazy? 71 points. I've been waiting this whole season for somebody to do something like this. Now, obviously, we saw Luka put up 60, 20, and 10, and that was the first game ever to be a 60-point triple-double. But something like this, breaking the record, was something I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for somebody to break Klay Thompson's 14 threes in the game, and we're going to talk about him in a little bit. I've been waiting for somebody to break Booker's 70 points, or for Booker to break his own 70 points career high. I've been waiting for somebody to break the most amount of threes in a half, the most amount of threes in a quarter, the most amount of threes without a miss. I've been waiting. And in the second day of 2023, the Michael Jordan year, the LeBron year, we had Donovan Mitchell deliver, and he gave us exactly what we wanted. 71 points. Broke Booker's record of 70. Got the most amount of points in a game out of every player that's currently playing. The most efficient 70-point game, I think, in the last, compared between him and Devin Booker, so in the last 5 years. He actually won this game, came back from a 20-point deficit, played, I think, every single second of this game. Like, how can you not, bro? Like, this game was so amazing, bro, from beginning to finish. It was like an amazing scoring performance, one of the best scoring performances we've seen. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, so I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to get too repetitive. So let's go ahead and get started with Klay Thompson's night. The Warriors go up against the Hawks, and this goes to OT, right? And not only OT, it goes to double overtime. And Klay Thompson goes off of 54 points and scores 10 threes. 30 out of his 54 came from 3-point shots. 30 I told y'all Klay's coming back. I told y'all this. Nobody wanted to listen, right? Nobody believed it. I told everybody Klay is back. He's still having shooting slumps or whatever, but he is back, bro. He's back. Klay Thompson went off yesterday. I think he had 11 in the first quarter. 54 to end the game. 46 to end, the game by the end of the first OT. Like, hit clutch shots. Got clutch rebounds. Bro, I swear the NBA is having his best season, bro. This is the best year I've watched from the NBA. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody feels like they have a chance. Everybody's competing. Every team is in striking distance. Every player is having career nights. Everybody's going off. Everybody's playing hard. Nobody's slacking. Nobody's taking time off. 54 points. Going into, this game, I expected the Warriors to lose. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray are playing. Now, they're not having their best year, but like the Warriors, we all know they've been struggling. Their defense is not the best. I mean, it should be. But, this year they've been very up and down. And they came in. They were up in the first half, and they started to choke in the second half. And I was like, oh, here we go. Warriors choke another one. Klay Thompson just would not allow that to happen. He took them to OT, took them to double overtime, and Kevon Looney with a putback shot, a dunk to try to win the game, and he won the game. The first one he missed it, the second one he made it. Won the game for the Warriors. Like, this is amazing, bro. Yesterday was like the best night in the NBA. The best night in the NBA. It's almost like it was scripted. Almost like they literally planned this out. It was literally the best night in the NBA, bro. And I cannot say this enough. This is like the best season from the league we've ever watched. Name me another season that was better than this. Mitchell going off of 70. We have LeBron James going off of 43 points. And they beat the Hornets, even though they tried to make a comeback in the second half. We had Joel Embiid drop 40-something points and lead the Sixers to a win. And if Zion never got injured, we could have had a 40-point duel between him and Joel Embiid. Because he already had 26 or 27 before he got injured in the third quarter and ruled out. Like, he could have easily had 40. Joel Embiid had 40. You know how crazy this game would have been? We have Jason Tatum's having his best year. I think he's first place in MVP voting. We had Devin Booker give us multiple 50-point games, 40-point games, 30-point games. He brought the Suns back from being down by 24 to the Pelicans. No drama between teams. We had the Knicks, basically have their best season so far. We have Luka Doncic putting up 60 points and 2 50-point games in the last week. He has a 60-point triple-double under his belt. Multiple 40 and 50-point games from him this year. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, before he went down, had multiple 50-point games, 40-point games. Steph Curry, before he went down, having multiple 30-point games, 40-point games, 50-point games. Jaylen Brown having his best season. How can you not, bro? How can you just say you don't like NBA or you don't like basketball? You just gotta be a hater at this point. There's no way to convince you. Even Jokic, he's averaging a triple-double. He has the best team in the West. He might even win MVP for the third year in a row. It's damn near inevitable. But I'm just so grateful. I'm so thankful. And, like, I'm just not taking this year for granted. And I hope nobody's taking this year for granted. This season from the NBA is super special. Like, I don't even care about who won and who lost last night. The individual performances were so immaculate. It's like, who cares? I know the Mavericks came back from being down by like 15 points. I don't know exactly which the amount of points, but it was double digit deficit. I know that. And I know they won this game 111 to 106. But like, so much crazy things happened yesterday alone, and just in this league as a whole, this whole season. It's been the best season. It's like every day somebody's going off. And I was literally talking about how, Joel Embiid had 40 and LeBron had 40. And I was like, damn, it's like every night somebody puts up 40 points. And then literally right after that, Donovan Mitchell goes off for 71. Klay Thompson goes off for 54 with 10 threes. I don't know, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is enough of me rambling. This is Real Talker E. It's time to leave the locker room. I'ma catch y'all. Safety. Don't take this year for granted.